This just in, the fails just keep on coming.
Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 News Reporting Fails.
What you're about to see is a Channel 4 News exclusive.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking another look at the times where reporters wished they could have cut to a commercial break, but sadly for them, the embarrassment was caught on camera. If you think we missed one of your favorite flubs, be sure to check out our original video of the Top 10 News Reporting Fails.
Check the prompter.
Number 10. Beagle takes studio by storm.
Chips and toys.
You've been in places I don't think you're supposed to go.
Animals can make for unpredictable partners on TV, and though that can make life difficult for their handlers, from a viewer's perspective, the results are always hilarious. Weatherman John Ziegler learned this the hard way when Griffey, the studio beagle, insisted on a game of fetch during the forecast.
You could see the winds really strong out of the southwest. Oh gosh, you really want to play. Yesterday he was quiet, today
Ziegler quickly gives in and engages the dog, which proves to be his undoing. Griffey returns to the weatherman again and again, even hitting the green screen in his excitement. Although Ziegler smiles through it, you can see him becoming progressively worn down as he weathers the playful but sudden storm of energy. Number 9. Eating floor grape nuts.
You leave grape nuts all over here.
The 5-second rule couldn't save this newscaster. During a live broadcast, weatherman Scott Haney decided to snack on what he thought were some grape nuts strewn on the floor.
I can recommend Post Grape Nuts.
As fellow anchors mock him for his odd on-air choice, Haney's facial expressions soon give away that he too is having second thoughts.
They taste like shoes.
But viewers soon got an update that made everything worse. In the Trending Now segment, Haney reveals that what he thought were grape nuts was actually cat vomit he tracked into the studio on his shoes.
I'm gonna throw up!
Well, that explains why the so-called grape nuts were, quote,
A little soggy.
It was a funny reveal, but also rather revolting.
Dad, that's filthy.
Honey, 10-second rule.
Number 8. The completely wrong clip. When it comes to producing video content, editing is crucial.
Great news regarding Bills tight end Kevin Everett.
One mistake can throw off an entire segment. Anchor Pat Murphy was updating sports fans about tight end Kevin Everett's condition after an in-game injury. As Murphy mentions that Everett could move his arms and legs, they cut to a video of a completely different man in a wheelchair.
He moved his arms and legs today, and doctors now believe that's the wrong video, by the way.
The baffling courtroom scene that plays out is horrendously inappropriate for the story. As the newsroom cuts quickly from the ill-timed clip, Murphy manages to keep his composure and finish the report like a professional. But we're guessing somebody behind the scenes got a serious reprimand. Number 7. Editing leads to murder. As we were saying about the importance of editing, it applies to the script too.
Go f*** yourself, San Diego.
In this clip from CBS 5 Eyewitness News, anchor Ken Bastida announced that his co-worker was out before going into the lead story about a recent homicide.
Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire.
However, there was no clear transition between the two topics, and the victim's name wasn't mentioned. As a result, it looks and sounds like Bastida had just delivered news of a co-worker's grisly death with barely any emotion. The real victim's name and picture do appear, making it clear that his fellow anchor is all right. But seriously, a simple reread and we could have avoided a whole lot of shock and confusion.
The Prime Minister of Sweden visited Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France.
Number 6. Close interview with Pole.
What do you have up your sleeve to be more successful this time around?
A dedicated reporter doesn't let anything get in the way of their story. Kent Molgat demonstrated this when he questioned an irritated lawyer trying to walk away. In the middle of his hot pursuit, Molgat walks straight into a metal pole.
Already said I will not be making any comment. Oh my God, that hurt.
The hit is so striking that even the annoyed lawyer stops to check on him. A second camera angle shows that Molgat actually stayed on his feet, but that the impact likely cost him a pair of glasses. We don't know if his persistence got him any closer to the truth, But talk about a story with impact. Number 5. Anchor laughs at GoatMan. Each year, Ig Nobel Prizes are awarded to strange projects that are funny yet fascinating.
French researcher Marc Abrahams won the Ig Nobel Prize in Physics after using mathematical formulas to work out whether cats are liquid or solid.
But the staff at CTV News couldn't get past the funny part when talking about one winner.
He did it because he wanted a simpler life.
Thomas Thwaites had spent 3 days living as a goat, chewing on grass and wearing artificial limbs. As one anchor discusses his findings, she breaks out into laughter.
Several different animals.
Although she tries to press on, the visuals prove too much for her to handle. By the end of the segment, 3 studio anchors are cracking up on air, and the GoatMan proves himself worthy of his Ig Nobel Prize. Number 4. High during the news. BBC correspondent Quentin Somerville got a little too close to this highly exclusive report. Somerville was taping a segment in the Middle East as a large pile of drugs burned behind him. He manages to record for about 5 seconds before the fumes get to him, causing uncontrollable laughter. Somerville tries to get serious, but each of his attempts to start over proves more side-splitting than the last.
Quick. Well, we just need one more.
At times, even the cameraman seems affected by the smoke. Their giggles may have come from being under the influence, but the laughs this report produces are completely genuine. Number 3. Hamster Mugshot. This may be the worst place a rodent has ever popped up. An anchor was providing an update on a disappearance case that had gone unsolved for years. As she names Rodney Stanger as a new suspect, viewers were shown the image of a hamster holding a movie slate. It's on screen for a few moments before the camera zooms quickly back to the anchor.
The possible suspect, Rodney Stanger, seen here. Well, no, this is not Rodney Stanger, obviously.
She manages to dismiss the picture and move on with her report, with only a faint smile as evidence that it ever happened. We'll say it once more with feeling. When it comes to live news, proper editing is vital. Number 2. Complete mic fail.
In this segment, we're going to talk about microphones. Microphones that you would speak into when you're doing a story.
A reporter can't do their job with a missing microphone, but they should check for one first. During coverage of the Democratic National Convention, we're sent live to reporter Andy Shaw at the event. He doesn't say a full word before looking down at his notes and then looking for a mic, despite already having a headset to speak into. Ironically, as Shaw screams for a mic, we can hear his every word.
I need a mic, Rich. A mic. Microphone!
When the feed cuts back to the studio, he's made such a scene that his fellow anchor can't not smirk at the humor of it all.
We'll get back to Andy as soon as he finds his microphone.
Before our top pick goes on the air, here are some honorable mentions.
Looking at Country Club, things will look pretty good like Robin Hood. Now I'm moving across the triad, yo. It ain't too bad, no.
To Barack Obama, the son of a black man from Kenya and a white man from Kansas.
Number 1. Guy mistaken for expert.
I'm not an expert. Yeah.
This may be the most hilarious case of mistaken identity ever recorded. Guy Goma went into the BBC News studio to interview for an IT job. But his interview took a turn when a staff member mistook him for tech journalist Guy Cuny and put Goma on live television. As Guy Cuny is introduced, we see the look of fear flash on his face.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
Against all odds, Goma is able to hold it together and answer the reporter's questions with surprisingly good answers.
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website everything they want.
Unfortunately, Guy's quick thinking didn't get him a job in the IT department, but it did get him future TV appearances, for which he was actually able to prepare.
You can go everywhere on the cyber cafe and you can check. You can go easy. It's going to be very easy way for everyone to get something to the internet.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.